All right, what's going on? Good to have everybody on here that are watching this. I'm so excited to have Miss Chris on here, and so she's going to explain a little bit about her experience, and I'm going to ask some questions to you, Miss Chris, and we're just spitball some ideas back and forth. Okay, so if you want to expand on something, knock it down. All right, and feel free to share it all, or big or small, share it all.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's hop right in. What's your name? Where are you from? And what does your business do?
Okay, so my name is Christiane Carty and I live in Tampa, Florida. I'm a tax advisor and I help construction, real estate investors, and cannabis companies minimize their tax liability, improve their cash flow, and invest in real assets so that they can build generational wealth and amplify their impact.
I love that. That's really good. So what was Chris, so what was like, I guess before like you came to us, what was I guess the biggest challenge you were facing?
Biggest challenge for me is I think having a constant revenue. So being in this industry, a lot of our revenue come in around tax season. So for those 4 months of the year, we're super busy. The other months of the year, our revenue drops significantly. For me, although my practice wasn't like surrounded wasn't rooted in tax preparation, what I suffered with was bringing new clients in like continuously, right? Some months I'd bring in clients, some months would go by without me having any new clients. And that's, you can't grow a business like that. You need to be able to predict how much money is coming into your business for you to be able to grow and know at what rate that you're growing and make the decisions that you need to make to grow your team and everything else.
Cool. Love it. Love it. So that was a challenge. So
Mhm.
what I guess since we started working together, what's been like the biggest breakthrough you've experienced?
Um, I think for me, it's the idea that I can actually control how many clients I get. And if I can control how many clients I get, it means that I'm the one in control of how much revenue my business makes. And being able to understand that this is a system. You need to have a system in place that allows you to do those things, to continuously target and bring people into your business, and then being able to have that back office system that supports the people that are coming into the business.
And how does that make you feel knowing that you can control the revenue, control the business when you have a system like that?
Well, I feel as if right now I can honestly say that the sky is the limit, and where my business goes or doesn't go, now it's all dependent on me. So there's no more I don't understand or I did not know. You guys are providing me with the tools and the systems and the knowledge that I need. So if my business doesn't expand to where I want it to be, then the only person to blame for that is me. It just means that I didn't do the things that I was supposed to be doing.
And how does that feel compared to if someone else was in control of the business or you didn't have any control over the business?
When you, as a business owner, right, we wear so many hats. Like you're the CEO, you're the CFO, you're the you're the back office person. You're so many things, right? But the one thing that every business owner should always be is the person who understands like the sales aspect of your business, because that is the lifeblood of your business, right? If you're not in control of the sales part of it, then you're not in control of anything at all, because that is what it is really controls the business. It controls how much money comes into the business. So being able, when you're not in control of that, like I wasn't before, even if I made good money, I didn't meet the potential that my business had because I had no control. But now, being able to control that, I know that, like I said, the sky is the limit because I can control the most important aspect of the business.
Got it. Got it. I love it. Love it. And so Chris, if you don't mind me asking, like, have you tried other programs in the past?
I've tried a few. Yes, I have. I'm
And
someone who I know that I don't know everything, and I have certain strengths. And my strength is that I'm a kick-ass tax advisor. When it comes to tax strategy, that's what I am. When it comes to loving, helping clients with tax strategy, with their business group in the way that tax strategy helps you to grow a business, that's what I love. But I knew that sales wasn't my thing and marketing wasn't my thing. And so I needed to learn to be able to do that in my business. And I've been in a few programs, and I won't name names, but I've been in a few programs. I've spent around maybe $200,000 in programs. Whew. Yeah, I'd say that in the last 4 years, I've spent around $200,000 in programs. Every program has its, I guess it's good parts and its bad parts. A lot of the ones that I did were lacking in that someone is selling you something, but sometimes they're selling you something that they really haven't done themselves. And maybe they know it in theory, but they haven't put it into practice and they haven't built an actual business in the way I'm using the methods that they're telling you to use, right? What's different with you guys is that you guys are showing me how to build my practice based on the actual steps that you guys took, right? So you guys are in this place where I want to be. You're running a successful multi-seven-figure business, which is where I want to go. But you guys got there by making the mistakes, learning from them, and building as you go, right? So you are basically in the best position to teach someone like me and other people like me in the industry how to get there, because you did it, you messed up, you fixed it, you learned from it, you grew. And so now we can learn from that and not have to make the same mistakes that you did. And that is priceless to me.
awesome, awesome. And if you had some experience with other programs, how does ours differ?
uh the community is like everything for me, because when you're building a business, it can be a really lonely place building a business, because to be an entrepreneur, you kind of think different from other people. You have all these ideas and everything, and it's very few people in your circle that you can talk to about those things, right? I love that you guys are building a community that we can come every day and you teach us every day, but we can discuss among other business owners like ourselves in the same industry. The support that you guys provide is unparalleled. I've I've never been in a training where you can get on a call with you guys, like with the management team, no less, every single day of the week. And you can bring your problems and you can have someone literally go through and fix the issue for you right there. So I've never had that before.
Interesting. Okay, cool. And when we first started working together, Chris, what clicked right away? Like, what was the first small win that you got after like starting with us? What was the first small win?
So for me, it was when we got on that call. It was even before I did the boot camp or signed up for the program. I remember that you guys had this, it was the boot camp, signing up for the boot camp, and there was a fast action bonus. And I signed up and I got the fast action bonus. And one of the bonuses was I got to be on a call with you for an hour. And you spent an hour with me and asked questions about my business, about like everything that I do, how I do it, my program, do I have a program? How much am I charging, like fulfillment, how am I taking care of all of that? And before that even made a difference, what I liked about it was it got me thinking, like, okay, I know how to do all of this. But when a customer comes in, from a customer perspective, how does a customer view the process as they go through the process, right? The questions that you asked me forced me to think about it, not from what I'm delivering standpoint, but from what the customer would like standpoint, right? And so I was able to go make a couple changes. And then when I got to the fee section and you said that the service that I'm offering is great. That the even like the fulfillment part of it is pretty good. However, the fee was too low, right? And then so we talked about that, and then I got a discovery call script as a bonus as well. And so the next call that I had, I went on the call, I used the discovery script, and the idea of an increased price, I increased my fees, and I was able to close that person on the call immediately. Then I did another discovery call, but that call was more in the form of a webinar. And on that webinar, I had there were six people on the call, and I was able to close 5 of them.
Wow.
That
So
that was pretty amazing.
that's really amazing. So let's ask the question then.
Mhm.
So how much revenue did you generate and how much cash did they give you up front?
So revenue, it would be 35K, 6 people, so close to 221, I think. And then I received 30,000 upfront, so 5,000 down per person.
Wow. So you generated $30,000
Mhm,
with one strategy that we gave you
mhm.
up front, then $200,000 over the next year.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
yeah.
And wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So I guess my next question or my last question here is like, Chris, I'm sure you've been skeptical of programs like this because you've taken so many and you've been probably burned or you've been probably sold an idea that never was true or something like that. What would you tell to that person right now that's like, yeah, this is just like another one of those things? What would you say to that person right now that's thinking that?
It's not. I was skeptical too. That's why when I came to the boot camp, I did not. You'll notice that I didn't do VIP, right? Um, that's because when I came to the boot camp, I'd been looking at you guys. I've been following David, watching his content, and I've been watching his growth. But I wasn't sure about you guys because I hadn't really had that interaction with you guys, and there was no one that I could ask. And so when I came to the boot camp, I am here to see if what I think you guys are is really real, right? But even when I got there, I'd already gotten the proof from the sales that I made, right? And so I would say that yes, we're skeptical because we've been burned, and I've been burned a lot. However, this is not one of those situations. And like I said before, I've been in a lot of programs. Uh, you name it. If it's out there for tax professionals, I've been there. I've been in a lot of programs. I've never been in a program that was created for tax professionals that gives you everything that you need to create a successful practice, from the acquiring the clients to fulfillment to the support that you need to the support that your staff needs. I've never seen that before. So if you're thinking about coming on and you're skeptical, don't be. If you want to grow a tax practice, a tax advisory practice with the type of clients who are not going to haggle and who just wants to pay you to help them, this is the place that you need to be.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share with the team, with everybody?
Um, I how do you say? I am not the person to sing praises. I don't, and people will sooner or later, you like, if you get to know me, you understand like what type of person I am. But when I find something that works and it works for me, I want to be able to share it with everyone. And this is something that I would love to share with everyone. If anyone who's like in the industry and this is where your heart is your heart is to help clients for tax advisory, this is the best place that you can do that and do it quickly.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate your time and appreciate, and I hope everybody watching here takes Chris's not at face value, but understand where she's coming from. She's part of a lot of programs. I'm sure you are too. And if you need extra help, please reach out to our team. We can help you, support you, and help you win big.